In prime factorization, we're trying to break the number down to find out what its prime factors are. So it's factors that are prime numbers. So to do that, we follow a process. So we start off and we take our 84 and we're going to divide by a prime number. So you need to think about prime numbers that would divide into 84. So think of your prime numbers. Your small ones are 2, 3, 5, 7, etc. Those are your small prime numbers. So we'll start with 84 and we are going to divide that by 2. So 2 into 8 goes 4 times, 2 into 4 goes twice, so that's 42. We're going to keep dividing that then, so we're going to do 42 and we're going to divide by 2 again. So 2 into 4 goes twice and 2 into 1 goes once, so 21. Now 21 doesn't divide by 2, so we're going to have to think of another number. So in this case it divides by 3, so we're going to divide by 3. 3 into 2 doesn't go, 3 into 21 goes 7 times, and that also is a prime number. So those are our prime numbers. So 84 is equal to 2 times 2 times 3 times 7. Now people do this, set it out differently. Some people set it out like a tree. So it can also be written out like this, 84, and then we break it down into two numbers that multiply together to give us 84. So in that case, that would be 2 and 42. And then you can circle off the 2 because that's the end of a line. There's no other numbers that divide into 2 because it's a prime number. So 42 then divides by 2 and 21. So circle my 2 because it's a prime number. And then 21 is 3 times 7. So those are both primes, so circle them. And then if you look at the circle numbers, they're just exactly the same numbers as we have here from our answer before. So you can use either of these methods to do your prime factor decomposition. So I'm going to go on to 160 now, and I'm going to do the same with it. So 160, we're going to start off and we're going to divide by 2. So 2 into 1 doesn't go, 2 into 16, well 2 8s are 16, and 2 into 0 doesn't go, so that's 80. And then I can divide that by 2, so I'm going to divide by 2. 2 into 8 goes 4 times, so that's 40. And then I can divide that by 2, so 2 into 40 is 20. And then I can divide that by 2, so 2 into 20 is 10. And I can divide that by 2, and 2 into 10 goes 5 times. And those are all prime numbers now. So I'll write underneath it, 160 is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 of them all together, so another 2 times 2 and times 5. So that is 160. That's it as a product of its prime factors. So if we multiplied all those numbers together, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5, we would get 160. So let's take a look at an exam question here. So you might want to pause the video here and try this one yourself, writing 72 as a product of its prime factors. And then you can unpause the video and check if you have done it correctly. So we're going to go ahead here and we're going to write out 72. And we're going to divide that by 2. So 2 into 7 goes 2 3s is 6, so 1 left over, and 2 into 12 goes 6 times, so that's 36. I can divide that by 2 again. So 2 into 3 goes once with 1 left over, and 2 8s are 16. I can divide by 2 again. So 2 into 1 doesn't go, and 2 into 18, 2 9s are 18. And then 9 doesn't divide by 2, so I'm now going to divide by 3. 3 into 9 goes 3 times, and there we have down to all our prime numbers. So the answer is 72 is equal to 2 times by 2 times by 2 times by 3 times by 3. So that's just all the numbers that we have here out on the edges are all our prime numbers. 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3, and that is your answer.